some sad news tonight out of the oil industry. T. Boone Pickens has died at the age of 91. He was a legend in the fields, but as Brian Sullivan reports, he also accomplished so much more.
I think the reason why I don't view myself as a workaholic is because I love to work.
In the media, he was known as
T. Boone Pickens, the corporate takeover raider from Amarillo, Texas.
To friends, he was just Boone. But to everyone, he was a master of reinvention, both personally and professionally. Born in Oklahoma in 1928, Thomas Boone Pickens was a businessman from the start.
When I was 12, I got my first job, newspaper job. I was a paper boy. I always had money after that in my pocket, and it was a good feeling.
He graduated from Oklahoma State University with a degree in geology and went to work for Phillips Petroleum. But the corporate life was not for him. Before long, he started his own company, Mesa Petroleum, with just $2,500. Pickens spent years out in the desert personally drilling for oil and buying up land, collecting valuable assets. He took Mesa public in 1964 and quickly realized what the power of stock can do. Turning from geology to corporate finance, Pickens became one of the first so-called corporate raiders. He unsuccessfully launched takeover bids for Gulf Oil, Phillips Petroleum, and Unocal, creating a playbook, though, that would be followed by many others over the next few decades. Take a small stake in a company, pressure it to sell itself, and become very rich in the process.
I would be foolish to sit here and tell you, that we lost in a deal where we made $500 million.
Despite his reputation as a stock-holding swashbuckler, Mr. Pickens was also an early advocate for shareholder rights, insisting that executives be compensated with stock.
Now remember, the stockholder owns the company and the management's the employee.
That line of thinking informed a new generation of shareholder activists. In 1997, at the age of 68, Pickens started his investment firm, BP Capital, one of the first energy-focused hedge funds. It was a nearly total flop at first, but a huge bet on natural gas in the year 2000 proved prescient and set off a run to a billion-dollar fortune. In July 2008, he self-funded a $100 million campaign aimed at making America energy independent.
We haven't done a thing to lower our dependency on foreign oil.
Though the Pickens plan never reached the scale he wanted, Pickens has been instrumental in creating a line of natural gas-powered vehicles and a company called Clean Energy Fuels.
Pickens plan, booyah!
For Pickens, philanthropy became as important as profit. He donated $500 million to his alma mater, where the football team now plays in Boone Pickens Stadium. But his greatest love was the 65,000-acre ranch he owned in the Texas Panhandle. He even bought and moved his childhood home from Oklahoma onto the ranch and started to drill a new oil well there in 2018.
I always say I'll retire in a box. Is the way I'll go out, feet first.
A lasting memorial, perhaps, to a full life lived.